So as someone who's grown to embrace herself over the years, I have finally figured out who I am. Growing up, I was always one to shy away, wanting to fit in and just be like everybody else. And the older I've gotten, I guess the stronger I've become, and the realization of who I am is really why I've been able to embrace kind of my quirkiness, my silly side, and all the different facets that come with Heather. In my 40s, I have evolved a lot. I feel like, how you go through different phases of life. And in my 40s, I finally have figured out, after everything that has occurred, who I am, that I'm much stronger than I ever thought. And I'm proud of who I've become. Before January of 2023, my husband and I were tag team partners. He was the yin to my yang. We grew up together. We met when we were 21. And so the rhythm of our house was really just an evolution of him and I growing up together. And then when we were fortunate enough to have babies, we always joked, man on man coverage. You got one, I got one. And it was just great. Like I was so thankful of all the time that I had with him before January. So the rhythm was it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of laughter in the household. I was at a work trip. I had just joined my company. I'd been with them, Transportation Insight, for 30 days. And I was at a training in North Carolina, meeting my teammates, meeting my new boss, director, VP. And we were at dinner and my phone started blowing up and I was like, that's odd. Hold on, let me see what's going on. And it was my daughter, my mother-in-law, and my neighbor. So I called my mother-in-law first and she said, it's something with Dusty. The kids found him on the floor. They called 911. They're at Kirsten, the neighbor's house now. The kids performed CPR. The neighbor performed CPR. Get home. And so I looked at my new work family and was like, I gotta go. And I left the restaurant, went straight to the hotel where I was staying and just started throwing everything in a suitcase. And I got a phone call from an unknown number. And it was a nurse from the ER. And she said, we have your husband here. Can you tell us what medications he's on, if he's had any health issues? And I just rattled off what I knew and was just like begged, please don't let him die. And she said, we're doing everything we can. And I threw everything in the suitcase, checked out, and just started driving. I had about a 3.5-4 hour drive ahead of me to get back to home. And I was about an hour in whenever my father-in-law called me, and he and my brother-in-law were in the chaplain waiting to hear back from the physicians that were tending to my husband. And Pop said, oh, he's in here. And the physician confirmed who I was. And they said that they did everything they could. But unfortunately, my husband had passed. Everything froze and went black at the same time. I remember begging that for that outcome to be different. And my father-in-law saying, you need to calm down. You need to pull over. And I was like, no, I got to get home because I need to get home for my children. They are my number one priority. I went back to work after 2 weeks because I couldn't not do something to provide for my children. I couldn't sit and walk laps around my den anymore or up and down the street. I think my neighbors thought I was going crazy. There she is in her robe again, walking up and down the street. No, I needed to get back being productive. I needed to show my children that when life knocks you down, that you can get back up. That you do have the strength when you don't think you do to get back up. He was so much fun. We used to laugh all the time. We used to play tag. We had water guns in the house. We would chase each other and shoot each other with water guns. He loved to hide around corners and scare me, and I screamed every time. Like you would think after 20 plus years of being together that you would know that you're walking around a corner and your husband is about to jump out and scare the bejesus out of you. I mean, he was just so much fun with me, with the kids. Like when the kids were legal, like the minimum height requirement approved, he had them at Six Flags. He was taking them on roller coaster rides. Like, he was so much fun. He was quiet initially when he met folks, but with the more time you spent with him, he would open up, and you would be so lucky when he did, because he had that fun sarcasm, that quick wit. He was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. You're stronger than you believe. I think I've said this before, when life knocks you down, when life is unfair, that you have the courage and the strength to find positivity, to find light, to be a contributing, happy, healthy adult, no matter what. Like, you have that in you. Everybody does. So it's about strength, grit, resilience. All of those things are what Grayson and Taylor have taught me. Being positive, being kind, showing empathy and love to people, total strangers, sharing a smile with somebody, just sharing some sort of lightness. You never know what someone else is going through, and just having that chance to bring a bit of a lightness to someone's life, even, like I said, if it's just a smile, that's important to me, because that's what I was gifted.